I am going to regret this. No. What I mean by that is I'm going to regret the view that I am filming this in, and I already do. So I'm going to move that. I'm going to change that right now. It's a mess in here. It is what it is. Woohoo! That's better though. Okay. You guys, and you guys, by you guys, I mostly mean me. And yeah, anybody else who watches. Um Boy, has it been some fucking crazy bonkers ass times lately. Um we've been going through it. We're still going through it. Right now, what I'm celebrating is the possibility of my dreams coming true and the perfect plan coming to fruition. The Yeah, I think I might be getting the van of my dreams for now, and it's in my price range. It's still a very tumultuous road ahead in securing said vehicle. So I know that it's like you know, celebrating too soon or maybe jinxing what's happening because I really know that all of it is just being held together by like a good phone call and a prayer. Like nothing else is set in stone. Nothing is set in stone. Um, but I've decided to do this because Mama Hicks, Abraham Hicks, would say that I should celebrate because I deserve to be happy. I mean, maybe that's not what they'd say, but I'm going to go with that because the reality is like I've been feeling pretty shitty and I've been very afraid of like my shitty mood kind of wreaking havoc on the good things that are slowly but surely popping up in my life. And I feel like maybe I haven't been appreciating them enough, or my stress has just been too high for me to like revel in them, I guess. And my anxiety has just been it's just been fucking up my good things, I feel like, maybe. And so then I've been asking myself, "Oh, what the fuck is wrong? Blah, blah. Well, you know you're stressed, but you know if you add more stress to it, then you're just gonna blah, 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 malfunction." And so I've basically been like spinning myself in circles, tying my brain in knots, and just getting super, super overwhelmed, not knowing what the hell to do with it, and just going to sleep. I've had a what I like to call dead to the world weekend. And I think that it's been tough because in my dead to the world weekends, I haven't had one in a long time. I tend not to be productive at all. And what's interesting is that I know that this weekend is exactly what I asked for like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I was like, "God damn, like I'm doing too much. Like people need like I'm hanging out too much and I really just like want a weekend where nobody bothers me and I'm just like home asleep watching TV, resting, regenerating and whatnot." So then here comes the weekend and I'm like, "Okay, my schedule's free. I can do that." And then I've disappointed myself all weekend because instead of just accepting the dead to the world weekend that I'd set out to have. I'm like, "Oh, so this means you have time. You should clean, you should organize, you should get all of the shit that you were supposed to get done because you've got nothing else going on." And yet, all I've done is freak out, binge watch First Kill, and sleep. I haven't even done the nice things for myself that I said that I was gonna do. Like, I really, really yesterday wanted to go swimming. I really wanted to take myself to the lake, and I ended up not doing that. And I was supposed to go to, like, this art show on Friday. I told everybody I was gonna go, and I didn't go. And I've just been like, "Man, what the fuck is wrong with you?" And then, um, I've just been kind of like, mulling through, like, just kind of breaking all the plans I had with myself is one way to see it, but the other way to see it is, no, I'm not breaking any of the plans that I had with myself. You literally made the plan last week to do this thing, which is have a useless weekend, and you've been having a useless weekend. That's exactly what you said you wanted to do. So where is the issue? You've got what you want. What is the problem? And so seeing that, it still just feels so uncomfortable, and it still feels like I've just been pulling against the tide somehow. I'm like, why? Who is doing that? I'm trying to go with the tide. What the fuck? Anyways, the good news is that even with the amount of mental resistance and strain I have felt over the past few days, some really beautiful fucking miracles have come through. And I'm like, oh my God, wow, wow, wow. You know what I'm doing. Okay. Um, for example, this potential van situation. And then I was like, so like it came, oh my God, I just have to tell you because it's mine. It's mine, isn't it? Isn't it, universe? Isn't it? I hope. Um, I've been fucking creeping on Facebook Marketplace, on Craigslist, on Gov Deals, on everything forever. And this van pops up. That's fucking perfect. In my price range, works everything, and it's not too far away. And I'm like, is this it? It's got to be it. But then I see that it was listed 44 weeks ago. And I'm like, where the fuck? How did I not see this? I've been creeping on this for months. Like, what do you mean it's been, you know? And so I'm like, okay, there's something potentially fishy. And then I've been just going through the motions of like trying to set up a time to view this. And then today I like accused the person. I was like, basically, I was like, is this legit? Because nobody has time to be wasting our time. Pretty much. And turns out it is legit. And it's a family that are travelers, and the van was intended for that. And it's like the perfect situation, and they're really good people, and I feel, and yeah, it might work out. But I've been like, try not to give too many details. I don't know. But I have just been like caught up in this fear of getting swept up and, you know, getting getting screwed over, I guess, get because of my lack of knowledge, my ignorance on things like this and my naivety. I've been just so afraid of being too naive to see a red flag or the problems when they come. And so I saw this and I'm like, is this a sign from the universe or are these all red flags? And all up until this point, like for months I've been telling myself, okay, because I knew that that I have a tendency to do this kind of thing. I have a tendency to like start freaking out. I want y'all to be able to see my cat. Okay? So I have a tendency to start freaking out and to get nervous and to not be able to make a decision. I am very I don't know, of too many freaking minds, and I just take so long to make decisions sometimes. So I've been telling myself and like putting out into the universe, when it's your van, you'll know. When it's yours, you'll know. And I want to start crying because here I am, like making this video declaring that it's mine, but I don't know that it's mine, but I'm declaring it so. And so it makes it even more feel like, yeah, this is exactly what you told the universe that you were going to feel. Because I was like, I was, basically to myself and in my creation and everything, talking about how you're gonna know in your heart's gonna race, you're gonna be like, it's going to feel palpable. It's going to feel in your body like that's it. And that has been the feeling I have been waiting to feel, I guess, and like be like, okay, that's it, it's mine, we're done, we're doing it, it's right. That I've been trying to basically tell myself that it's gonna happen that way. And so then with this opportunity, I felt that initially and then was like, oh no, oh no, oh no. What is wrong with this picture? I don't understand why it's been up here for so long, it's and not sold and all of this stuff. But then when I basically accused them of not being legit, they came up with like a really great on the spot excuse for it, like or explanation, not excuse. And I was like, okay, so maybe I just need to sit my ass down and calm down. And I did forcibly. And then I had a conversation with them and it's all fucking good as far as I can tell. Um so yeah, that's basically thing number 1 where I've just been like kind of like at war with myself and I'm still questioning, am I feeling that feeling that I was telling myself that I would feel that would be my indicator of whether or not this is the right move? Because if it is my brain that tries to make the decisions and my brain only, it can go anywhere. I think too fucking much. I can think my way into or out of just about anything. And it's the action, it's the in the body feeling that I lack, that I forget about. And so I'm like, is this it? Is this it? And I feel like it is, but at the same time my mind is like, is it though? Really? Hmm. But again, I'm celebrating as if it is because I know that good feelings lead to more good feelings, and you get more good shit in your vortex or in, coming to you by feeling good things. You manifest your reality is ah! You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not a fucking guru. Anyways, so that's one thing that the universe is like, "Oh," in this weekend where I've been like in my mind struggling this whole time. Like the universe is just like, bing bong, there it is. Get it. It could be yours. It's all good. Happy. The other thing that's also too soon to celebrate, and I have no idea if this will come to fruition, But happened yesterday. Once again, also, I was sitting there like in a stupor, like trying to numb the overwhelm, trying to stop myself from like fighting myself because I feel like there's so much to do and there is just so much to do. But I'll do it. I'll get there. I'm a procrastinator, but I'm fucking good at it. So it's gonna get done. It's gonna be fine. Everything is gonna be fine. Everything is shining bright like a diamond on me. Um, Getting back to the point, the other thing is for the first time ever, I saw in time an audition application for a burlesque show happening in August. That is a like metal witchy burlesque show. Are you fucking me? Bro! Ah! So I saw that and I'm like, holy shit. Universe, thank you. Because I've been like, I just don't know what like where people are finding their opportunities because I've been, doing my best to try to search for them, try to like get on the right pages, do what I can, connect with the right people, but I'd never seen like an audition come through for that. I've only seen, "Hey, we're announcing our performers for this show that's happening months in advance." And I'm like, "Where the fuck? Like how far out in advance do you have to apply?" And I was just like, "Oh my god, well but at this rate I'm not going to get anything until God knows when." But this came through and I don't know, I haven't even applied yet. The application is due the end of the month and in it I've got to decide like the music and I basically have to know what I'm doing. But I've got time to figure that out and so yeah, it's another thing again that I'm celebrating potentially too soon, but I think it's mine. So I'll drink to that. um So I think that what I'm gonna do is just chill some more, watch my YouTube babes. Um, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, and I think I'm gonna be friends with the people that I want to be friends with sooner than I think. I'm gonna okay. I'm going off the deep end. I'm already going off the deep end, but um, I just like it's cool when people that you like see as role models or as on the path of, like down the line of where you kind of want to go or in a direction that you kind of want to go or that you just see like doing things that like you want to do in a way, not in the same way. Obviously everybody's different. Like I'm not like trying to copy anybody. But what I'm saying is I've been having a somewhat conversation with like somebody that I've looked up to for a little while and it's not like a conversation like we're going to be friends or anything. It's like no, like eventually yeah, I'm going to be able to pay you to coach me, but either either way. I don't know. Either way I just there's connection to things that I want to be connected to now that isn't necessarily a big deal, but it is. It's a big deal, and I'm celebrating that. So that I will also drink to. Boom. Boom. Um, I'm gonna leave it at that. This is like my first manageably short-ish video because I don't have anything to say other than look at me, life is going well, and yet I still feel like shit. Um, but life is going well whilst I'm feeling like shit. It's a pretty interesting phenomenon. It's like sun showering right now. Or yeah, I'm just gonna say it's like sun showering right now, because that's all lovely. Like, there's nothing not fucking gorgeous about that. Other than, yeah, you get a little bit wet, but, like, you want it in the sun, you know? So, it's kind of what life is like. Oh, it is a sun shower because I'm a seed! Alright. I'm not saying that was ridiculous, because it's not at all. But again, it's time for me to go, so bye. Love y'all.